The following is a public service announcement. Ken, king of the golf course, watch out for that hole. Watch out for that hole. Ken, king of the golf course, watch out for that hole. Ah! Kids, don't try this at home. Take it from an expert. Take it from a non-expert of 3.5 milliseconds of experience. It hurts! By the way, this was not the hole I fell in at the fairground.
Hello, I want to point out things that Ken the Stout does. He owes it all to Doug Betts, including being confused and not knowing what he is doing.
From Oceanside, California, Tony Wallow. From Great Mills, Maryland, Grumpy Greg Guy. From Cocoa, Florida, William Dawson.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it's time for Ken Stout Live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome into August 12th, 2023. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies with Ken Stout Live. I am still Ken Stout Live, and yes, I am still. Hang on. Yep, I have a pulse, so therefore I'm still live. Tony Wallow was first. Greg Guy was second. William Dawson was third, and the rest of the chat disappeared when I popped it out, so I have no idea from there. John Alloy said it looks like he was fourth. One Fish was there. Jeff Ryman says hello. Rick Lake says hello. Blake Williams, a new name I've not seen, says hello, Rick. I'm going to guess that Blake and Rick might be friends, so hello, Blake. Welcome in. I will go bring in the Zoom homies now. We have Jeff Ryman, William Dawson, and as always, Grumpy Greg Guy, who better change that picture or I'm going to be throwing some things at the screen in a minute. Hello, Jeff. Hello, William, and hello, Grumpy.
Good evening.
Hello.
I heard that.
Well, which part of that did you hear?
All of it. I was in the kitchen.
Well, that's good. So I could get Richard Rogers says hello. Hello, Richard. Good to see Richard again. Hopefully we'll get him on Zoom one of these days. Yeah, there you go. Help. Every one of us should put that background up. So it's good to be here. I had my doubts if I was going to make it or not. Tony gives us a thumbs up, so we're going to go with audio is good all the way around.
Mom still there?
No, Mom left at 10 minutes after 8. It was a good visit. We only had one brief little scare. I had come in here to do something, and um, I told Lorna I got to get my left hearing aid centered. It's not seated right. Anyway, I told Lorna, I said, hey, I'll be right back. Sit here and watch Mom for a minute. And the next thing I hear is, Mom, 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 where are you, Mom? Mom, where are you? So, needless to say, I go in there, and on my way through, I glance in the bathroom. There's nobody in there, so okay, that's okay. But I said, "What do you mean, Mom? Where is she?" She goes, "She's not here." I said, "Where did she go?" And about that time, out of my peripheral vision, I see the garage doors open, the foot door into the garage. I see the car doors open. So now my first thought is, I hope Mom's in the car. She can't do anything because she can't start it. And sure enough, I run out there and she's getting in the car. I said, Mom, what are you doing? She goes, oh, I thought it was time to take Lorna to work. I'm like, it's close, but next time let someone know what you're doing. And she said, oh, okay. Other than that, it was a perfect afternoon.
All right.
And that did scare the... Jen is out of sync. Yeah, Jen's a little bit out of sync. I'm going to have to go back and do that and actually start saving templates as 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Sorry about that. I had something dripping down my... It's hot in here again tonight. So yeah, Jen's just a little bit out of sync, and I messed around with it, and I finally got to the point where I looked at my clock on my... And I went, oh my goodness, I got to go. So went with what I had.
Honey, could you hand me my that's
Let's see here. Blake Williams has got a channel, been around since 2014. He's been around a while. Got 18,038 views. That's pretty good. Look at his videos real quick. I'm not going to go into any depth, but welcome to the Zoom Homies. I give up. I really do give up. We sat here and where's Ken, or am I unique having a black screen? I'm going to say I monitor my stream, and I'm currently looking at my clocks, Photo Mix Media, the Zoom Homies, and my rotating grandkids pictures. Does anyone else can verify that for me?
Yep.
Henry is
I
saying
see that
he's
you
seeing a
do,
black
too.
screen.
No black screen.
Try an F5 refresh, hit the live button. Speaking of hitting the live button, I better do that too. That's not good. Tony says C. Hopefully Henry gets it worked out. I mean, I'm looking at it. It looks good to me. Let me make sure I'm live. I'm going to hold my hand up and let's see if Zoom picks this up. You know, that's crazy. When I don't want it to pick it up, it will pick it up. When I don't want it to pick it up, it won't pick it up. Yeah, I'm waving my hand. It's moving. There it goes. I got to have my fingers together. There, raise my hand. Refresh helps a bunch. Cool. And welcome in, Henry. Good to see you again. Now, how do I lower my hand? Oh, I do that, and that lowers the hand. So I watched Doug up to a certain point this afternoon, and there was a couple reasons why I left, and we'll discuss those afterwards. But the main one was Mom wanted to go grab something to eat, so we went to grab something to eat at the restaurant right up the street, and she likes that restaurant, so that was helpful. She's getting more antsy on her wait times for the waitresses, though. I mean, it's like we sat down and you could probably went 10, 9, 8, 7. My mom's going, where's the waitress? Where's the waitress? And there was only one waitress in the building, and there was probably 20 people in there, so she was busy. She was quite busy. Mom and I had club sandwich. Man, it was good. It really hit the spot. Lorna had a Reuben. Trying to make some adjustments.
Reubens are good if they're made right.
If they're made right, they are really good. This one didn't even have mustard on it. I don't know what they were thinking. And it's a German restaurant, too. You'd think it'd have mustard on it.
I mean, rye bread and mustard and maybe a little sauerkraut or whatever.
Yeah, no sauerkraut, but yeah, right. It did have the rye bread. And the corned beef or the Reuben, whatever the Reuben. I guess it's just corned beef. Oh, it was. I took a couple bites of it. It was tasteful, very tasteful. So, and
Was
then
it a New York style Reuben or a different style Reuben?
it didn't specify the difference. It just said Reuben, and I don't know now that I think about it.
Because I think
I doggone it.
the mustard on there is a New York thing.
Could be, could very well be. And then she was like, "Have you ever eaten at this restaurant?" I'm like, "I have not." And she goes, "Next time we go out to dinner or lunch or whatever, we'll go over and eat." Actually, I think for that to take place, we'll visit her and take her out to lunch because it's right around the corner from where she lives. It'd be silly for us to drive from here all the way there back to here. She had a good visit. We watched the Colts lose off the computer. I got a computer set up in there that, as you know, to record Mrs. K stuff. I showed her the mini computer. There's Chris Garrett. Oh, I don't have the bell set up. Hey, Chris.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good, good. You got right in on the first attempt?
Yep.
Awesome.
Just thunderstorms. I think they're weakening though.
Yeah, we had rain this morning, and then all day long it was sunshiny, cloudy, nothing to get real upset about. And then they're predicting bad rains for in the morning and tomorrow night. And it's supposed to clear up by Tuesday, which is good because I am playing golf. One way or the other, I'm playing golf on Tuesday. Might be disastrous, but I'm playing.
There were no predictions for bad weather today, and then I told my mother, I walked out, I said, it's getting dark out there. I said, we might get a storm. And I looked at the weather and it was like 70% chance. So it can change in a heartbeat.
Yep. It could. It can. It
Especially
does.
as hot as it's been. Yep, I just hear a flash of thunder. I don't know. They thought like it might be weakening, but I don't know.
Our air conditioner went out last night. Little thermostat lost contact with the Wi-Fi somehow. I'm not sure how that happened. It took a couple minutes for me to fix.
You had to call Alex.
No. I didn't even Google it. I just kind of fumbled my way through it. I knew it had to be reset. I figured that's what was wrong. So I took care of that. And then we did some decorating ideas for the living room. It was a good visit. Real good visit. Watched a couple TV shows. We watched the original pilot episode of Andy Griffith. That was pretty good. And then we watched the second one.
That's the one from the Danny Thomas show?
No, this was the I guess it said season 1, episode 1. It was where Aunt B came to live with them.
Oh, okay. But there's another pilot.
Yeah, prior to that, he was introduced on the Danny Thomas show when Danny Thomas and his wife got pulled over going through Mayberry.
Oh, I have not seen that one. I'll have to research that and look
So
for
that's
it.
probably not officially part of the main show.
There's one where Aunt B is a different lady.
Oh, wow. I'll have to really find it now. Hello, Josh Kinder. Can't hear you, Josh Kinder. Still can't hear you, Josh Kinder.
That's okay.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, you had your microphone muted, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. You also have it pointing away from you as well, right?
Yeah.
If you tilt it back toward you a little bit, there you go. That'll depending on how you have it set on the back, of course. So, were you ever able to get your YouTube issue solved today? I couldn't stick around for all of Doug's show tonight or today.
Doug told me to use Brave browser.
Oh, okay. So it is a thing with the Edge browser.
Yeah, there's something weird going on.
It was also the wrong file name.
Yeah, in the beginning I saw that. It was an MVK or NKV and it needs to be an MP4.
Okay. I didn't get the rest of it. I fell asleep. Don't tell Doug.
Better hope Doug's not watching, Chris.
Great guy. Fell asleep.
Yeah. Long Dog's with us. Rick loves. Rick. Okay, I give up reading. I'm gonna get someone to. I have Zoom on my computer. Okay, cool. All you have to do is click on the link, and you should join right into the room. That's from Richard Rogers in chat, by the way. If not, I'm quite confident we can walk you through it. Pretty good group of people here figuring things out.
I'm not gonna stick around too long. I'm pretty tired.
Well, yeah, after you played Fortnite for what, 7 hours yesterday and a couple hours today, and trying to get your YouTube to upload, but you are
Yep.
tired.
A lot of work.
It can be. Wait till you get to the level where you start doing cute little things as you're opening and this and that and the other, and you change things and you look up and it's 15 minutes after the hour and you're supposed to start at 9 o'clock. You don't talk about getting some things done in time.
Finally managed to watch the Super Mario movie after I was sending it to me after a year. It was pretty good.
I think Greg Guy sent it to me and I sent it to you. Did Alex send it to you as well?
Yeah, I think he sent it to me. I don't know how.
Got all kind of people sending you stuff then.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, one of the movies we caught a little bit of was The Hitman's Bodyguard today. It was on Science Fiction. And I had apprehension. Yeah, I hope Nintendo's not watching. Of course. Pretty soon it's going to get to where we have a Zoom and we go, and that's about it. What's up with my green screen? Uh-oh. Did I not check that I have a green screen?
Yesterday, that was listed on one of the channels here. And then right after that was the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
Yeah, that's on again tonight. That's the same thing here tonight because that's what's playing right now. She actually laughed a couple times, and I was kind of concerned. I mean, we all know Samuel Jackson's just such a straight-laced actor and never says anything offensive or anything whatsoever. And I was shocked that there was a couple times she was actually chuckling and laughing at some of the things that were being said. And I like Ryan Winter. I give up. Somebody else host a show. I'm leaving. Can't talk to save my life sometimes. Richard
I
said
got my new monitor.
Yeah, Josh. Alex had mentioned something about you were trying to get a hold of someone at the group home to have them bring it in or something.
Yeah, I was trying to get a hold of someone at the group home because they just left it out where my chair was, and my question was to him, if no one comes by and gets it, and it becomes stolen, I don't know if Amazon would make me replace it or if Amazon would just pay for it.
They're not going to make you. They probably would not pay you for it because they could show proof of delivery. So you probably would have to buy it again, I would say. That's just a probable. I'd have to give it a little bit more thought, but that's just off the top of my head.
Once they take their picture that they left it.
That was my question to Alex. You know how the people at the group home are, they move slow.
Yep. Okay, Richard Rogers says choices. Join a meeting, sign up, or sign in. Now what? Join a meeting, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's being seconded, that join a meeting. So click on join a meeting. I'll put my avatar on for a second. Robert says, file a police report and hope and pray they find it, but the chances would be very slim. Very true. Very true. But I mean, you got it and it's all safe and sound and everything.
Yep, it's ready to go. Get the unboxing on Wednesday night when I get back at 1 o'clock, but the unboxing will be probably about 8 o'clock at night.
On Wednesday?
Yep.
Oh, you're going to step on someone's toes then, aren't you?
Competition.
Wednesday night, eh? Man, that was going to be my special edition start time of 7:30. I guess I'll change that. No, you're fine. Did you ever get your thumbnail issue you were having last night figured out?
Now what?
You were trying to put a thumbnail on your uploads or videos or whatever it was you were trying to do. Did you ever get
I
that
was trying
figured
to
out?
put a thumbnail on the live stream that I had coming up, but YouTube wouldn't let me do it, so I just gave up on it.
Did it give you what the error was? As in maybe it was too big or more than
Yeah,
2 megabyte?
it said something about 720. The picture needed to be 720.
Because usually the problem I have is it's too big of a picture.
Yeah, that's the problem I was having.
Yeah, you just got to find a smaller picture or put it in an editing program and shrink it down. But I know you don't have any editing programs, so.
I'm not really good at editing at all.
Yeah, I've used bitmap before to edit pictures, to shrink them down.
Right, Rick said yeah, I think all of us have had that issue at some point in time. Meeting ID or personal link, you should be able to just click. Okay, so if you, MS Paint, yeah, there's all kind. The link that I sent you in mail, you should be able to click on that, and that should allow you to get right in. Let me bring up my screen so I can go grab something here. Oh geez, let's go with this one, I guess. And it was good. It was real good. I'm going to copy the link again, and then I'm going to go. Well, I sure hope that didn't go out. I didn't check to see because I'm not on my monitoring. That is good. And I'm going to go back to the main YouTube screen. I'm going to turn off the golf, and then I'm going to open a tab up and resend the email to Richard real quick. It was a good visit. Looking forward to the next one.
Gotta go anywhere?
Went to dinner or lunch or brunch or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to resend him the credentials, which actually looks to be about the same thing. So from my understanding, all you should have to do is click on the link I just sent to your email, and it will open up a window. And then if you click on join, I believe it is, it's supposed to let you right in. I'm trying to think if I want to try to join Doug's right now to see, because I do his the same way. Right? That's how I have this modeled after. So what you could do, Josh, is find someone that does video editing and send them the pictures you want to use as your thumbnail and have them just size it down or use MS Paint or use up the what Chris was saying.
I think they're all tied in pretty much together. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
I have to.
I just click on the picture until one goes through. I usually don't get to use the one I want. That's kind of the next thing I'm going to start working on. Although I do have a video on DaVinci, sorry Greg, about making thumbnails and banners.
I would get them to use the Amazon one that I had. But what the package was, but that's too big.
Yeah, you'd have to shrink that down somehow. So I am going to test something out here. Oh, maybe I'm going to test something. I'll say Doug Betts. Okay, let me see. If I click on that. Yeah, so I will share my screen to Zoom and YouTube. Well, you guys don't necessarily need to see it, but let me share this over to I think it's this one. And then I need to go over, is that one I want? I got this too far away. Yeah, this is the one I want. There we go. Hey, he figured it out. Good. I don't have to share my screen anymore. Hello, Richard. Well, he partially has it figured out. Let me cancel this. Go back to my
And he's
screen.
connecting the audio.
Still connecting to audio. Yeah. So, Richard, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Now, when he's connecting to audio, does that mean he can't hear and can't talk? Okay, cool. I'm going to put you in the waiting room and bring you right back in. That usually solves the audio issues. Now, watch, this time it won't. So now I got to go bring him right back in. The fix was equal Brave browser. Okay. Hello, Richard. Can you hear us? I guess it did not. See, I told you it works all the time except for now. Your microphone is not working. So I got a quick question for Wintermute while we're trying to figure out the audio issues with Richard. Is that a Microsoft Edge setting somewhere that won't allow Josh to upload to that? Or what are your thoughts on that? And this will take a minute because he's going to text or he's going to type his answer in. It might. I don't know. Joshy, did you try to do a thumbnail on Brave browser?
Not yet. I could try.
That's what Wintermute's asking, is if you've tried it yet or not. You might try that and see. It's a possibility. And again, that's why I asked what your error was, because it's going to depend on the error. If it said it's too big, then you just go find the right size file. Robert says, poor Joshy. So, are you going to try that now?
Yeah, I'll try it now.
Kind of figured you might.
I'll try it in Brave browser.
And
Oh,
Richard, can you hear us? I don't know. I don't even know if you can hear us or not.
problem is I deleted all the photos I wanted to use. So now I have to go look one up.
I wonder if he's got the settings set correctly in
Zoom one running window.
Zoom.
Oh, shut up.
Voice disabled.
Yeah, it's a possibility. So maybe I will. Madonna, Jim? Is that a Madonna reference? I gotta think on that one a minute. No, it's Papa Don't Preach, I think was the song. Oh, we'll get back to that.
Excuse me.
Can you hear us, Richard? Go for no. Yentl. Oh. Barbara Streisand? Scary that I know who was in that movie. Okay, so we are going to share my screen. I guess we'll share this screen. Oh, I can't. Can I do that from here? Without letting that go. Oh, wait a minute. Can I do it from this? Yeah, I cannot. Let's get rid of that. All right, now I can do this. There's a reason I did this. Because now I can bring in settings. So, Richard, if you can see my screen on YouTube, I guess I should. Okay, so let's do this. I'm like Doug Betts. I'm confused and I don't know what I'm doing. What screen? All right, so now everybody should be seeing the same thing. I'm going to restore chat so we don't have that bothering us. I'm going to try to see if I can expand that. Naturally, I can't. So let's get rid of the icons because they're confusing. So you want to go in here to audio and you want to test your speakers. Make sure you have your, however you want to hear it through your headphones or your monitors or whatever. Check. Mine happens to be my hearing aid, so it's this one. And then you can change the volume right here. And then your microphone's the same thing. You want to go in here and check your microphone. I happen to use a Yeti. I can actually switch this over to here, and then I don't know how good or bad these are, honestly, and it might affect only Zoom. I don't know if it still go. In fact, I'm pretty sure the Yeti still picks up for YouTube, but because I don't want to mess that up, I'm going to go back to the Yeti, and then you can adjust your volumes right here, up or down, you know, fittingly how you want. And then if you go into the advanced tab, I always leave this on auto, and it says echo cancellation is set to aggressive, and that's what I leave it at. I don't know if that's helpful or not, but that's what I would look at. And I'll go back over here and get me on a right scene. And now I gotta go find Zoom. I know Zoom's working because I can see it on the stream, but I have no idea where it's at. That's what happens when I do this. Oh, there it is. Fell behind OBS. I'm back. And he says he's connecting again to audio. Now he says, now you got the check mark. Can you hear us? We cannot hear you still. Where's Winter Mute when you need him? Oh, bloody hell is going to join us. What time is it over in his neck of the woods? Only 2:30. I say that like that's normal. Does that make me Kim Betts or Doug Stout? Or Ken Soul? Yes, I'll answer.
That sends a shiver.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. All right, why can't I grab the chat and move it? There we go. I'll put it right there. And I'm going to move Zoom up to right there. He's trying. Got to give him credit for the... Hello, Darren.
Good morning.
Now, wait a minute. Are you seriously just waking up, or are you stumbling in from the pub?
Just waking up.
Okay. I'll translate that for you. How you doing?
Okay.
Good, good, good. Did you wake up to attend the Zoom and participate in the live stream? The pub just closed.
No, that was last week.
The only problem is I don't have my OBS set up with my camera
On?
at the group home.
Oh. Well, right now we're trying to get your thumbnail connected on YouTube,
I
right?
got my thumbnail.
So it did work on Brave browser, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it clearly sounds like it might be a Edge issue. So now the race is on to see which one of us, Wintermute, Doug, Jim, myself, William, possibly Jose, figure this out for you.
We know it has to be, almost has to be setting, because I tried the Edge and uploaded.
Well, I'm running Microsoft Edge. It would be Logan.
When you open it, it oftentimes just updates.
I haven't messed around in Edge. I know that it's there, and I know you have to have it, but
Yeah.
15.
I mean, Edge is Chromium based. It's not Chrome, thank God, but
Jim says an Edge issue. Call me surprised. Not.
And Josh runs those special programs he needs, which
Right,
other
that-
people don't run.
That, I mean, maybe in Edge that's an issue. I don't know, but I'm guessing in Brave browser it's not. All right, let's see if we can figure out Richard's audio issues. So we have established Richard can hear us, right? Good. Got the
It's
thumbs up. He can hear
microphone
us.
set for his headphones that he's using.
So now the microphone, right, is the issue. He can't get his microphone to work.
Put the test on.
Yeah. So, Richard, another thing you might do is on the bottom of Zoom, you should have microphone, a video camera, security, participants, polls, yada, yada, yada. You want to click on the up arrow button for the microphone, and that'll bring up select microphone. It's the same thing as in settings. It's just a different way of looking at it, and see if that helps. And then you can test your speaker and microphone, I see. And then you can actually go into audio settings from there. This sounds like a Saturday afternoon for Doug Betts. Maybe you'd be topic number 3 next week.
Or number 10.
Or number 10, yeah. You never know with Doug. You could be topic number 1 and he may get to you.
5 hours later.
Yeah, really.
I think the only reason Doug got for me is because I sent him an email this morning.
And I think he thought it was going to be relatively simple as well, as did I. But the, I mean, that's odd that you can't do it in the in Microsoft Edge. I don't want to call it the Edge, but
That's weird because I've been using Microsoft Edge ever since I started my YouTube channel.
huh? And you, well, maybe they've updated it, and YouTube and Edge are not friends anymore, or communicating or something. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'll give it a shot and see what happens. And here's what's odd. If I go try to do this in Edge and it works, then I'm really going to be going scratch, scratch, scratch. So we have a question for Richard Rogers from a participant in chat. Wintermute says, are you using Windows 10? What we got here is a failure to communicate. And he says yes. I'm sure he's saying yes on 10 or yes on failure to communicate. No, I know it's Windows 10. So yes, Wintermute, he is using Windows 10. Check this out. We are now going to be a tech channel via text or chat, however you want to look at it. I'm trying to grow the channel. Whatever it takes, boys. Whatever it takes. Oh, mercy. I haven't looked tonight to see where I'm at. I know I was at 288 to start the day.
I'm up over 200.
I'm wondering
Congratulations.
if he
Good job,
came in,
Joshy.
or if when he came in, did he click the button to come in with audio?
Good question.
You just hit the button then.
Yeah, you might actually try leaving, clicking the link and coming back in, and pay particular attention to where it says join with audio. But even if he does that, he ought to be able to unclick or set his audio and override that, shouldn't he?
Yeah, just by hitting the button at the button.
That's what I would think.
You would think so.
Just cross it over.
You would think so, yeah. I would think at this point in time, I don't know how to talk. I'm gonna start talking like Mike Tyson if I'm not real careful. I would say exit Zoom and re-enter Zoom and see what happens. We'll still be here. Don't worry, we ain't going nowhere. At Richard Rogers, hold on, time out. Richard Rogers, go to Start Menu Settings, Privacy, Microphone, ensure allow desktop apps can use mic is on and Zoom is enabled in the list. Englishy, yes, I'm speaking Englishy. Oh, speaking of Englishy, so y'all know the mother of my boys is Korean, and her name is Soo Young. So today, Mom's sitting in the living room, Mrs. K's in the kitchen, and I'm up doing something, and my mom looks in the kitchen, she goes, "Hey, Soo Young, do you need any help?" And almost instantly, my mom goes, "Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, Betty. I didn't mean to call you Soo Young." Oh, my goodness. A boy named Sue. So, Richard, Hopefully you followed settings, privacy, microphone, ensure allow desktop apps can use mic is on, and Zoom is enabled in the list. Johnny Cash, a boy named Sue.
Mm.
I like Johnny Cash's music. I'm all over the place with my music. About the only thing I'm not very fond of is rap. I've never been a big fan of rap. Maybe Vanilla Ice. I kind of liked him. Oh, he muted. Now he's unmuted. That's good. That was a good sign. I seen the microphone mute come on. Now, if he could speak a couple of words. Nope. No audio. Wow. I'm not doing it. I'm not kidding you. I'm not doing this. Now, if it was Alex Cheek, I might be doing it, but
If you right-click on your speaker thing down there, you have one option that says Open Sound Settings. And that will usually let you select.
Oh, and on the task menu manager
right.
thingy there?
Yeah, that's where I go if I want to switch back and forth in between my speakers and my headphones.
Right.
The two microphones I've got. So whatever you've got available, it'll let you select there, assuming all the drivers for whatever you got plugged in is working.
True, true.
And I don't know if he's up for it.
Long Dog says Tom McDonald, not ringing a bell. Can I get another hint, please?
Heard a song.
Speaking of music, Chris, did you get that link I sent you the other day with the song?
Song.
I don't remember. Come on, that was the other day. I've got such a short memory term. I give up. It was kind of southernish type music. I thought you might like it.
I might have got it.
Okay.
Seems like I got something.
Ken, you could have him share the screen, but might make it easier to understand what he's got going on.
Good point. Let's try that. Let me get my chat out of the way by clicking Restore Chat. Okay. So in the middle of your Zoom, at the bottom, there's a big green button that says Share Screen. Somebody else explain it. I can't talk right now.
You want to click, Richard, you want to click on Share Screen. And you should have you should click on the little picture of your your computer screen.
Push share on it as well. The sound.
There we go. He started sharing the screen. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so continue, William.
You need to click on your Zoom chat where your mic and camera are.
Wait a minute. He's on 10 or 11?
That looks like 11.
That's what I was thinking, but
Nah.
That's 10.
Is it 10? Okay.
The window.
Oh, I can't see the window, too small.
Oh, I got it. I see what you. Okay, so click on settings down there that you have open at the bottom. You have
record.
Right there to your left. Okay, now go over to your right. One more to your right. Click on that. There we go. Okay, so now I think this is what Wintermute was referring to, maybe. I'll let you tech guys take over from here, but from what I'm seeing, it might look okay. We'll wait and see what Wintermute says.
Is he
Oh,
using?
wait a minute. Zoom meeting. No, it's good. It's good.
Is he using a microphone on a camera or a microphone on his headphones?
That's a good question. Okay, Richard, can you go to the input up there at the top and click on the down arrow key and see if we have choices on that? Please? Nope. Apparently not. What
But you sit
about
on Zoom.
Yeah, same thing on Zoom meeting. Can you click on the down arrow on that? And see if we can change that. Nope, we have your default, or which is the same as that one up there. So is it trying to access his camera and not the
That's
headphones?
what I just doing. Oh, you see this camera's audio source.
So it's not detecting the microphone.
Right. Now Zoom just that went away there. Zoom sharing meeting controls. I'm totally lost on this right now. But you know what? It almost looks like his micro. If you look up there where it says master volume, when I speak, the bar is actually being picked up.
Yeah.
So. Oh, well, I heard something.
You heard something?
I
That
thought I
was
heard
Darren.
something.
It was Darren.
Oh, was that Darren?
Oh, it's just being me. Aye.
Okay, so how?
What when I turn corner, just hit the speaker test.
Is that like a Bluetooth type of headphone?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's plug in or Bluetooth or not. Somebody call Alex. Alex will get in here and figure it out.
You can call Alex.
Nope. So.
What if
Bottom left hand corner.
he's on his YouTube's? Can he get onto his Zoom screen?
They're plugged in. He said they are plugged in. No, when you're sharing your screen, you cannot share anything with Zoom. That's one of the idiotic things about sharing your screen. At least I've not been able to ever share anything from Zoom.
No, you start it when you go into it.
He does have Bluetooth. I guess that's what that. Okay. I'm looking for response from either Jim and or is Jim in Zoom yet?
It's disabled.
Really?
Voice disabled.
That's got to be Joshy.
I think it's in Zoom settings.
I think so too.
The input sounds like real text is microphone plug-in microphone.
Okay, so stay right there. Let me go back up here. Okay, so let's try this. Close that window that you have open that says settings. Okay, wait a minute. Hold that. Right click speaker and systems tray. So go to your speaker over in the systems tray. Go ahead and close out that settings. You can close that out. Right, now go over to your systems tray. Right click on your speaker. Oh, he's got RoboForm. Cool. Right click on that. Okay. And then hang on.
Open sound settings.
Select sounds. Click on sounds. Open sound settings, I believe, is what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, that's where he was just at. So go back, close that. Oh, wait a minute. Scroll down on that. Let's see if we can get to. No, yeah, close that. Winter Mute is saying you want to click on sound. So close that. Right click on the speaker. My bad. Right. Sounds. Okay, here we go. Now, let me go back and catch up. Click on the recording tab. Okay. And let's wait for Learner Mute to catch up. He's seeing this as well because it looks like it's correct. Oh, wait a minute. USB. Oh, he changed it. Oh, okay. Then can you test that? Is that testable?
Click OK.
And now can we hear you? I hear Darren's TV, it sounds like.
It's mine.
Oh, okay.
To test that, you got to go back in that other place.
I'm muted.
You need to select the Realtek audio as a microphone input if he's got it set for USB too.
Okay, so the speakers are USB.
You go back to sound settings. I think it has a place there to test.
So what? Right click on that.
Yeah, if you go to sound settings, I'm not sure. I think that has a place to test.
If full screen, you can see more of it.
Yeah, go ahead, Nick. There you go. Again,
choose your input to the Realtek.
Let me see.
Test your microphone or troubleshoot. Tell us your problem. I can't hear my microphone.
Now change
If
that to
you
Realtek.
click on the microphone, does that start the test?
Yeah, but he's on microphone too, the camera microphone. He's in Realtek sound.
Right.
Microphone too.
No other option than the USB 2 camera?
He's got to click on it to see. He hasn't done it yet. He's got to click on the box that says microphone USB 2 camera and see if it gives him an option.
He doesn't. There's no input
But
there.
the other one showed he plugged something in. That's weird.
Right. As long as it's still plugged in, he should have Realtek.
Wintermute is suggesting you go back to Zoom and select Realtek USB mic and see what happens. So you can minimize that, go back into Zoom, and we're not going to be able to see it, but you want to go into settings, audio, and make sure that the Realtek audio is set. My TV shut off in there. I'm not hearing any noises.
They just never get over the fact.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is a drawback to when you're sharing your screen on Zoom.
All right, Festus. First, we got Amanda Berry.
Nope, William is correct. I should be able to select Realtek USB there for input. Okay. So we need to go back to the speaker icon, right click, and try to be able to select that. Sounds, maybe? I don't know. I'm hearing something. Is that Greg's TV again?
No.
Darren's TV.
He could do a troubleshoot on audio problems to see if it's a setting needs to clear itself.
Or possibly we were okay. What did that say? Off.
Did we move the boom up there?
What's Windows Sonic for headphones?
It's supposed to be a higher quality sound for playback.
Oh, okay.
There was a boom up there. Did he do that?
It's not going to have any effect.
No.
What if he tried to troubleshoot audio problems and see what selections they gives him?
That's a good idea. Can't hurt anything at this point in time. I don't think you have to be signed in for this to be able to talk, because a lot of people don't sign in. Go back over to the speaker and right click on that. Troubleshoot sound problems. Okay. We're here. Oh, it wants you to tell you the problem. Oh, somebody joined.
Jim.
All right. Jim's here. Yeah.
Oh, don't get your hopes up.
The more the merrier.
Riley from the computer.
What was it said below, above, yes or no, to see if you want to select?
We understand you're having problems with your audio. Do we have your consent to automatic? Yeah, sure. Well, you're not having problems with, well, yeah, you are, but you're not. You're having problems with Zoom.
No, I don't think he's having a problem with Zoom. I think he's having a problem in general with the microphone.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That would be my first guess.
Isn't there a bubble bubble in Windows 10 for microphone?
That was it, right there. That was the.
Manage sound devices. Click on that, just out of curiosity. And input devices. I only see the one which is still.
The only one is from the camera itself.
Right.
So it doesn't show that he has a microphone plugged in anywhere other than.
Well, enable the stereo mix, maybe. Is it?
No, that's got nothing. I don't think that has anything to do with it, quite frankly.
What if he disabled the microphone on the camera? Would it enable the other one?
No, it should. It says input devices. It should have. There should be more than one listed there if he's got a microphone plugged in to the sound card in the back or the front.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
You know, I've got Realtek audio on mine, and on the input besides the webcam, it's got microphone and stereo mix, both of them on Realtek. Don't see the microphone on his. I just wondered if the stereo mix could possibly start up the microphone, but maybe not.
I'm not sure. We'll go into a little bit of overtime so that we can see if we get this resolved live and unscripted.
I think it's a.
Cliffhanger. I love it. Connection.
Try plugging into a different USB port.
Possibly. Good point there. I hear Brian Lightfoot might have a Yeti for sale rather cheap.
What about the device manager?
But let's not start going down Doug's rabbit holes just yet.
But guess me, there's no audio even from his camera. It's almost like the audio is muted out on the input.
Right, and we can see that his camera's working.
Right, it would make a difference which camera mic was working as long as one was picking something up. It didn't broadcast it along.
Well, is the camera mic perhaps messed up somehow? Video, the camera part good and the sound part bad. I have no idea.
Has the microphone worked in the past?
Good question.
Is the microphone turned on?
Is it? Well, okay, so that's a good
If it's in
question
the
too,
camera,
Chris.
if the camera's on, the microphone's on.
Right. Right.
My 920.
Does he have the old school type microphone laying around?
I actually figured out what he said as far as I could tell. I don't think he did check in privacy settings. I'm going to go grab a water. I'm going to let this run for a while. I can still hear you guys. I'm just going to go grab me a new water because I'm out.
I got a crazy idea to make it go faster. That's up to him if he wants to let Ken remote into his computer to bring it on screen on his side. I know he's done it before for Josh and that.
Yeah, I have no problems doing that. We could either use Quick Assist or try to use AnyDesk, either or. Quick Assist works pretty good. I've been experimenting with it a lot lately. Yes, Longo, we are still having audio problems. Richard can hear us. We can see Richard, but we cannot hear Richard.
Computer,
Got it.
audio, and microphone, jacks. Let me check.
Yep, that's what I would say he's typing.
I'd say the easiest way would be to remote in and actually see what's going on in the screen and the programs.
Okay, well, we'll stay connected for a minute. I will end the stream. We'll keep this on Zoom and see if we can figure out what's going on while he checks for a splitter. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing his screen temporarily. Maybe not. There we go. I'm just the host. I don't know what I'm doing. So, Richard, go look for a splitter. We're going to stay on Zoom. We'll wait for you. We'll probably get this one way or the other tonight. We might take a minute, but I think we can get it. Good night, everybody on the YouTube world. I'm not going to go through the long list. Thank you so much. Thanks for the new people that were here. Thanks for anyone that subs to me. I appreciate it. We will see you tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. And now I have to go find the correct Doug Betts button to push. And